Okay, my loves, welcome back to Simone Sees. I am back with another energetic tap in. Now, I just uploaded to TikTok the latest downloads that I got. Okay, so this is the list of the things or the downloads that Spirit's been showing me that I left for you guys to see. And let's just get into it, okay? I have been tapping into this camping energy, okay? And in this camping energy, I've had to do like my process of elimination because I've been getting so many things take place at one time, so I have to sift through it all. But this is a bigger energy to tap into, okay? Now the energy is in California, we have PC 311. Now, PC 311 here is possession of child, PORN, okay? Now, what led me to this is I've been seeing a lot about camping and coaches. In particular, there's a coach who has been inappropriately handling children. Let's just say it like that, okay? Now, after I saw PC 311, which is our California Penal Code, I kept looking things up and I saw Sancha, okay? Now, Sancha in slang in Spanish is a side chick, and a Sancho would be the side guy, okay? In Portuguese, the language means sacred or holy, but the slang means you cheating with somebody, and the girl could be your Sancha or the guy could be your Sancho, right? But I also, you know how you have to keep scrolling because Google is becoming more AI generated and the algorithms can be confusing. So as I kept researching Sancha, the possibilities started showing me as I got further into the rabbit hole, a clothing brand company, which was inspired by or is inspired by ocean or travel. Okay, so it's a Sancha clothing brand. Okay, and there's also an export company, kind of like Mayfair, but it does like office furnitures and shit like that. Okay, so it would be kind of like a it's not Granger, like a Granger or like a Uline, but it's Sancha. Okay, next I got Amish church leaders, okay? I don't know how significant that's going to be, but there could be something about Amish church leaders because I started seeing a lot about Ohio, okay? Then I saw the years 1984 and 1964, okay? So those years could be significant. But what was more interesting to me is the fact that I kept seeing videos about cooking in cans, okay? Like there was one lady who was popping popcorn in a can and they were camping. And then another video that I saw prior to the popcorn video was somebody frying chicken in a can. And again, they were they were camping. And then I watched adults, and I've been seeing like videos about adults camping, right? And I've been seeing videos about, I watched adults, and they were, one of the things in particular were they did this like play. One of the girls did this play. And it was for the kids, but it was kind of like too inappropriate for the kids. So they canceled her play. She ended up doing the presentation to a girl that, there was a girl that the two roommate guys had become, they were kind of like doulas for her. But it was because she was getting a procedure done that was going to terminate a child pregnancy. Okay. But the presentation that they did in front of her to kind of entertain her while she was visiting them was about Popcorn Forest. So it's something about, maybe that's like a code word, Popcorn Forest. Popcorn could be something as well. That's something that's in, you know how they have the language like pizza and hot dogs and stuff. Something could be about popcorn, okay? In that pedophilia language, okay? I don't even know what words I can use at this point because everything's being so monetized, I guess you could say. Then I saw Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, okay? And remember in the last reading I spoke about South Carolina, but I was seeing Uba Bowl in this instance, because in the last reading I said something about Ube, but there was something about Uba Bowl, okay? Then Spirit showed me Viper, a Viper, okay? And at first I was like, is it Viper VPN? Because Viper VPN is something that exists, right? So somebody could be using a VPN. Viper could be the VPN that they're using to distract you from wherever their location is, okay? But somebody could be in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. They could have been in Ohio, or this is some kind of VPN, IPN number that they use to mislead you from their trail, okay? Something about a trail, okay? Camping trail. Now, the Vipers baseball team also showed up, but I also was seeing Viper venom, okay? Because Myrtle Beach had the Vipers baseball team too, okay? Something also could be about Viper venom. Then I'm seeing Navy energy, so a lot of water energy, okay? After I saw Ohio and I saw the Amish church leaders, they showed me Cantina and this RV energy, okay? Now the names, this RV park in Myrtle Beach. I know the name Annabelle has been coming up a lot, but the name Ann and Amy, and I've been seeing twins, so something could be about twins named Ann and Amy, but the name Ann has been coming up a lot. Outside of the little Annabelle doll shit, I've been seeing the name Ann a lot, Annabelle, okay? So something also had been being cut off at the knees, okay? Because I was walking my dog the other day and we were, going on along our little path. And when I looked down, I saw that whatever animal it was, could have been a cat. We got a lot of animals out here. They had gotten a hold of a bird. They ate everything else, but they left the bird's legs right on the middle of the damn sidewalk. I was horrified, guys, okay? Because it was the bird's legs. It was both of the legs, but there was the knee down, okay? Cut from the knees down, okay? And then after I found the legs, I saw, or like a little bit further up, I saw two crows in the tree, okay? So it could have been the crows. I saw two crows in a tree, and one of the crows was cleaning the other crow's wings. Now, mind you, I told you I had woke up on TikTok. I mentioned this. I told you I had woke up to, hold on, y'all. Sorry. So something could be about barbed wire too. I had woke up because the night before I went to sleep, I had nothing wrong with me. The next morning, well, in the middle of the night, I was just like hot, and I woke up in just like a sweat. I had to get up and get in the shower. And when I got in the shower, I noticed that I had all these cuts on my body. I had bruises, and I had a particular cut on my knee. Now, I have not been doing anything extracurricular. I just went to sleep and woke up in the middle of the night, and all them bruises and stuff was on me. I haven't done anything to cause myself harm, okay? So I was wondering, like, what the hell did all these bruises and cuts and scrapes coming from? So this could be significant, okay? And then also, I have been seeing a lot about makeup and cosmetics. And we had a presentation earlier last week, and the presentation was regarding soda ash. And they use soda ash in like a lot of makeup products and laundry detergents and stuff. Somebody could be be having an allergy to some type of laundry products or an allergy to the makeup that they're wearing, because I kept seeing Il Makiage. So if you use Il Makiage, this is for you. But anything other than that, I also saw something about Maybelline. But somebody could be developing the skin rashes from one of the products they're using, okay? It could be a makeup product or a laundry detergent product, but I was getting a lot about makeup, okay? Like foundation and stuff. And something also was about brothers, okay? Because the name Jacob could be significant. Because Spirit showed me Jacob's ladder, okay? And that was in a part of the presentation as well. And I don't know, for some reason I had to write it down because Spirit wanted me to look up what Jacob's ladder was. And it was just like the, biblically it spoke about the relationship with God and having the higher relationship with God, developing the relationship with God, right? Again, and the Viper Venom came up, and then the Navy Energy. Now, there's also something about affair, okay? Not an affair. A fair like with the Ferris wheels and cotton candy and hot dogs and popcorn and stuff like that, okay? So, you know, but overall, this has to do with something about a coach. And I know that a lot of times when they have those local carnivals and stuff, like they hire people under the table to do that. And a lot of times they might hire somebody who has to register as an offender to travel and stuff. And that's the way that they get paid under the table. But be mindful about that, like going to carnivals and stuff, because some of those people don't be legit, okay? Anyways, let's get into this energy. Now, the first energy that came out was surveillance, okay? And this is going to be pertaining to this coach, because I got to tell you this too. Another confirmation that happened is I watched the interview with Arnez J, and he was talking about how this coach he had when he was younger was molesting kids. He tried to get him, but he wasn't successful with him. But he molested like 8 other boys that he learned later that he molested like 8 other kids. So surveillance and it was a coach, okay? So a coach. Now that's what led me to this baseball team with this Viper baseball team in Myrtle Beach, okay? And there's something to do about homicide, okay? So we're going to get some energies here, and I got my occult deck to see what kind of entity we dealing with here. You know, what kind of individual this could be, who they could portray to be, and who they really are underneath that. Okay, so let's get this true crime energy. Okay. And see what Spirit wants us to see about this coach. And whatever the penal code is for South Carolina for child, PORN, that's what it is. Possession of that, okay? This person has a lot of that shit, okay? Hidden. And this could be a family man as well, okay? First card was hidden, and we got this kind of like lizard, chameleon kind of energy, okay? I don't even know what kind of lizard that is, but something is about being hidden, okay? And this guy's hidden in the bushes, okay? Camouflage kind of energy, okay? Blending in with society kind of energy. So this person could have a alternate lifestyle, okay? We always get this, okay? But there's definitely a group energy, okay? So this is a group of people who invest in this type of behavior, okay? I'll tuck that back in, but that was probably supposed to come out. But if it's supposed to come out, it's going to come out, Spirit. So show us clearly. What else, Spirit? This is not supposed to be in there. Unexpected revelation, okay? Here we go with this Pegasus energy again. A shocking revelation will change your perspective, okay? So you're going to get something in regard to this computer energy, this VPN type of stuff, okay? And we talking about Pegasus was that, there was a big scandal about Pegasus and how they were selling people's information and getting stuff sold and on the black market, but they were selling their program to people who they know weren't going to be ethical with it, okay? So it was all about the money here. It was money over ethics and morale, okay? There could be something about a celebrity, okay? Okay. Something definitely about a home, okay? Something hidden in this home, okay? There's something about dismemberment. And on here, this looks like a child, okay? And that's falling on this cult energy. Give me one for this Pegasus energy with this unexpected revelation. So we're talking about computer programs, black web, dark web stuff, okay? There is a crime of passion that has taken place, okay? Hold on. Now, this could be your friendly neighbor. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mr. Rogers, won't you be my neighbor? Okay? But this is a family person, okay? Something about neighbors. Now, this can have to do with a celebrity, okay? Now, again, we talking about dark web. We talking about this cult energy and all these crimes of passion. But in this particular energy, you know I'm a save the children type of person. This is about child, PORN, and who these people are. But this particular person is a coach, okay? Somebody who deals with children, like a mentor, okay? There's also a celebrity energy involved, okay? So this could be somebody who's a singer. You could be the celebrity. Take it as it applies to your situation, okay? Trapped, okay? Now, I did see this energy. I seen golden retriever energy, okay? Somebody could be trapped in this, okay? I feel like this dog is in a cage, okay? So something about cages. Something about the rainforest too. Okay? Something is hidden in this person's home. There's definitely a lot about drugs and poison. Okay? And I swear I'm coming in about that viper venom energy. Okay? This person is very egotistical. One-track mind energy. Okay? Somebody could be in the hospital. Somebody could be healing. Something is going on inside of a tunnel. Somebody could have like a dungeon, okay? It's like under the tunnels, under the streets. Like, here we go with that layer energy, okay? Underground. This underground energy. And there is a cover-up, okay? I feel like, and it has to do with drugs and poison. There's definitely some type of a cover-up going on, okay? So, drugs and poison is at the bottom of the deck, okay? With this underground energy, okay? Somebody could have rooms underground inside of something, okay? Something about rainwater as well. And then you got the devil under there. Whew, Lord, okay? Let me make sure ain't no other cards in here that ain't supposed to be. So now they want me to get into who this energy is, okay? Who we could be dealing with. Who is it? There is a feminine energy who could be very fake too, with this fake smiles energy, okay? Or whoever this person is, they fake smile, but they're very aggressive, okay? Somebody's in their head. So somebody could be smiling, because right before I was watching Poetic Justice, right? And I heard the song, they smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. Some backstabbers. Backstabbers. So this person could definitely struggle with appearances, okay? And you know how you be under having a like depressive disorder. So somebody could be like, okay, so what I'm hearing is, when I worked in the pharmacy, there used to be this term where people would call like moms who take pills like oxycodones and stuff. It was like soccer moms crack, okay? So that could be significant, okay? This person, you know how the moms all get together and they be hanging out, and like I seen the moms was camping, right? It was a bunch of adults camping together, getting drunk, hanging out. But there could be something specific about a mom or parents that take oxycodone. But it's referred to, you know, like people who are Well, it was once before. Now it affects everybody, right? Soccer mom's crack was only for the elite people who, you know what I'm saying, you wouldn't consider it a drug even though it's a controlled narcotic according to the FDA. But this person could be on soccer mom's crack, okay? We gonna just say it like that. Now, this is definitely a man, okay? Could be a Caucasian man, okay? Somebody could definitely have a mole, okay? Or this man could be a mole, or it's a man with a mole and a baby face, okay? Tell me more. This is what's hidden. This is falling on this hidden energy. Somebody could have well, this is saying busty chest, but that came out in reverse. Is this a masculine and feminine energy? Somebody could do lines too. Because I was seeing, what is it called? Something about, it's a movie when John Travolta was bald-headed. And him and his friends was like working, maybe they was like spies. And they went to this restaurant. And it was something about China and Pakistan. And they went to this restaurant and he ordered something. He wanted to order blow. He knew the restaurant had it. So he shot the roof up and it started snowing. I'm going to just say it started snowing. And he asked his partner to empty out the vase to fill it up with the snow that was falling from the roof because they were smuggling. Okay. Somebody could wear their hair with braids or wear like this braid in their hair, okay? What's going on with this dismemberment cult? Somebody could be brunette with round face, okay? Brunette with a round face. Okay. A woman. I see you as something, okay? Somebody could have light skin and somebody else could be very muscular. Anything else? Yeah, braids. There's a lot of female energy, a lot of feminine energy here. And somebody could have piercings, okay? See how this person has piercings in their nose? This looks like the same person, okay? Very young, okay? So this is, somebody could be very young and skinny, okay? Like this. So what I'm saying, okay, so you know how they was talking about how they be having all these children. So the video of, I was watching Threads, right? And the video of this lady was talking about how when we was kids, we missed a whole lot when it comes to the music videos, right? And the music video that she showed us was the one with Faith in it. And she was singing an adult song, but there was a bunch of kids dancing around her, okay? Somebody could have a scar, okay? Somebody could definitely have a scar, okay? And remember I was telling you I had these scars and scratches and stuff all over my body, and I had a scratch on my knee. So I had all kind of bruises and shit and scratches all over my knee and all that, okay? And I ain't done shit to receive that, Okay? So let's get into this. Whatever's hidden in this home regarding this cult and what they did to this child or what they do to these children with this dismemberment, this cult could be dismembering as well, breaking up or splitting up. Okay? And there could be something about a lot of bodies. Okay? A lot of bodies. Okay? And again, that Pegasus energy is coming up a lot because I've been seeing a lot of India energy again. So this Pegasus energy is coming up a lot when it comes to these crimes of passion and stuff. And this celebrity who's trapped in it, okay? Now my ears is hot, okay? So let's get into this energy of who we dealing with, Spirit. I'm getting into this occult tarot energy, okay? We talking about this cult energy. Who is this person who is this energy here? I'm getting heavy on this coach and something about camping. There's definitely was something about a rainforest, but I was also getting this RV park in Myrtle Beach, okay? And a VPN, okay? Viper VPN could be significant, but this person could be using a VPN, okay? Baphomet, the magician, is at the bottom of the deck, okay? Gives health and financial prosperity, connects one safely with divine, okay? The magician, Gemini, energy, okay? Seven of Swords, unexpected revelation with the Seven of Swords in reverse. Somebody getting caught, okay? Somebody is getting caught. Hold on, y'all.